Hey guys! Child, it is a time in the land. Happy Monday, y'all. How y'all doing today? Girl, So, y'all, let me just start off keeping it real, keeping it all the way 100 with y'all, okay? So I'm not feeling my best, okay? You probably can't tell because I'm up here acting a donkey the first thing on Monday morning, okay? But I'm not gonna look like my situation, okay? I'm just saying now, But girl, if my stomach ain't talking, girl, woo, child, them cramps is kicking my ass in my back, okay? No action though, just the symptoms before the fat, girl, all weekend. Okay, so let me tell y'all how my weekend went real quick, girl, cause it's not much to tell. Okay, I was in the bed all weekend. Okay, boom. Okay, that was my weekend. Just keeping it all the way 100 with y'all. I was in the bed all weekend, girl, suffering with symptoms before the fact, and I'm still suffering with symptoms and no facts. So yeah, that's how my weekend. I'm not complaining now. I'm just telling y'all how my weekend went. In case somebody said, "Girl, how was your weekend?" Girl, that's how my weekend was. Okay, all right. So anyway, girl, yeah, put a little gel on this because it look a little frizzy. But so how y'all doing on this Monday morning, girl? I don't have before the fact symptom leave, so I had to bring my ass in here to work. But I actually did not mind coming to work today. Okay, believe it or not, y'all. I mean, it's Monday, but I was absolutely glad. I couldn't wait for the day because I'm telling you, I was so tired of laying in that damn bed. But I ain't had nothing else to do because I wasn't feeling good. Like my head was hurting, I had cramps, I ain't had no energy. So I was glad when the day came. That way I was forced, to get up out that damn bed because I ain't have it. I didn't have what it took, what it would have taken to pull myself up by my bootstraps. Okay, I'm just saying now. So with that being said, let me just speak just a little bit on depression really, really quickly. Okay. Um, Now, y'all know that I have suffered with depression like really bad in the past. Okay. And somebody wanted to know what did I do to get through my depression. Okay, I don't think you can ever do anything to get rid of it. You just got to keep things going to keep it from coming. Okay, I'll just say that because I'm telling you, if I didn't have to come here to work, and I didn't have to, y'all already know the story, but I'm not going to pay for a space and then not come and utilize it. Okay, so this is like a must for me. But if it wasn't for this, I think I'd have been in the bed like all this week, suffering with the symptoms before the menstrual. And then sometimes in the midst of that, you get sad and depression start to creep in. And like I said, no energy, to no motivation. So it's actually a good thing, girl, that I got a job, girl. I got a job, girl. Okay. Now that reminds me of a comment that someone had left for me months ago, but I still remember it. And they were absolutely right. Because I was talking a lot about my depression back then because that's what I was going through. And the young lady, I don't know if she was a young lady or older lady, I don't know. It was just a comment. And she said, if you get a job, that would really help you out. Okay? And she was right. Because if you are working, now granted, I don't know if it's people that's actually working that still be going through this depression stuff while you're at work, but I can see getting a job being a big factor in helping yourself with depression. Because when you're at work, you're busy, you're occupied, okay? You're not just sitting home, depressed, wallowing in your thoughts, feeling sorry for yourself, not feeling motivated, just feeling worthless. Okay, you're at work, you're working, you're busy. So your mind, because it's a mind thing too. Um, so that's a good tip that someone gave to me. And ma'am, I appreciate whoever you were that told me that back then. You were so right, because I'm telling you, if I didn't have this job to come to, I would be in my bed all week wallowing, just wallowing. Okay? And that's not a good thing. So I was absolutely happy when Monday came. Now, a lot of people will tell you, when you're depressed, you need to get out and do things that are fun. What people don't realize is that's exactly what depression is. When you don't feel like going out, having fun, doing things that you like to do. That is exactly when you're depressed. You can't pull yourself up by your bootstraps just to get up and get out. Because I know a lot of times when I was going through my depression, my husband would always come trying to get me to get up and get out. Come on, baby, let's just go out. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's just get out the house. And what he didn't realize at the time was that that's the problem. I don't have the energy. I don't even feel like fun. Like I'm in such a funk that I can't even think past my situation in order to get up and get dressed and get looking good to even go out. Just the idea of getting up and getting yourself together in order to get to the fun is hard when you're going through depression. I know from experience, okay? You just can't get yourself up and out. And having a job or something that you must do that's going to force you to get up at least 5 days a week and get up and get your shower and get dressed and get out. That's going to help you like 100%. I'm telling you. Because like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, if it wasn't for me having this job that lady told me I need to get a long time ago, I would be in my bed right now, wallowing in my cramps, my backache, my headache. Just, ugh. So I was absolutely happy for today. So if anybody is going through depression, you have to find something that's going to force you to get up and get out. Okay, just the idea of, well, find some fun things to do. Go volunteer somewhere. Go do this. When you're depressed, if you don't have to do it, you're not going to do it. Okay, now that might work for some people, but like I said, when I was going through my depression, if I didn't have to do it, I didn't do it. Okay, I just didn't do it. That's just how depression gets you. Like you feel so worthless, helpless. Like, what is the point in you even being here? Now, I never felt suicidal when I was going through my depression, and I know a lot of people do. I never felt suicidal, but I felt like I didn't want to live. Okay, that's the difference. I never thought of ways that I could get rid of myself, but I often thought about, boy, if I don't wake up tomorrow, I'm not going to be mad about it. Because if I have to wake up tomorrow and feel the way I'm feeling right now, I don't want to wake up. I'm just being honest. That's just how I felt. But I never felt suicidal. So if you're going through depression and you're having thoughts of suicide, please go to the hospital and get some help. I didn't feel suicidal. Now, I know that, a lot of people used to comment and tell me, you don't have to suffer with depression. They have a lot of medications out there that can help you. You don't have to suffer in silence. And that is true. They do have a lot of medications that can help you when you're going through depression. But I personally did not want to be under a lot of medications. I didn't want to be under medications to help me to feel like a normal person. That's just me. So I just sought out natural ways to help myself. And it's not easy, okay? But if you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps and take a walk and get out in the sun, that helps to get what's called endorphins going, and it's happy endorphins. It gets them going and make you feel a little better. That is not easy to do because, like I said, when you're in that dark space in your room, in your bed, the thought of, well, let me try to take a walk so I can get these happy endorphins going, really? I don't even feel like putting my feet off the side of this bed to go to the bathroom, let alone put on something and go take a walk. But if you can muster up a little bit of energy, try to take a walk, make it a routine, just to get out, get some sun, and get those happy endorphins going. But the best advice that I can give you is Find something that you have to do that will cause you to have to get out the house. Because depression and being in the house, it feel like the walls are closing in on you. And so now that I'm doing what I'm doing now here in the office, somebody wanted to know, where do you work? I work right here, girl. Right here, girl. Right here, girl. Go back and watch the tour video, girl. I work right here. No, but I can't tell you exactly where I'm located if that's what you wanted to know. And I know a lot of people want to know, well, what do you do? Some people wanted to know, do I just have this space just for YouTube videos? No. But okay, maybe some people thought that. I'm not being smart. But no, I actually had a lot of, a while back, I had asked God because, going through my depression from way back. And I felt so hopeless. And I used to ask God, give me some ideas of some things that I can do. Because I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to run my own business. And I asked him, give me some ideas of something that I can do. And he gave me tons of ideas. And I had them all on paper. And ideas on paper, it just look good. But it means nothing if you don't actually put it to action. And I had these ideas on paper for a long time that he gave me. And I felt so bad that I asked him for the gift of thought to think of something that I can do, and he gave me tons of ideas, and I just sat on it. So now I'm actually putting forth what God gave me a long time ago. I don't speak on it. Maybe later I might speak on some of the things that I do here work-wise outside of my YouTube videos, but right now I'm not going to talk about it. But if you have to find something that's going to force you out of the house every day, because truly that helps with depression. Volunteer and extracurricular activities is not going to work if you can't even get out the bed. Now, if you can pull yourself out the bed and get dressed and get out, fine, go. Yes, go. But I had a hard time just getting out the bed, okay? So, unless it was a must, I didn't do it. So that's my advice, okay? And that's how, I haven't overcame depression. I just have something to do every day that causes me not to be stuck in the house and just feel, just sitting back, just being depressed. I actually have something to do to keep me busy. And for me, it had to be outside of the house. Of course, you got plenty of things that can keep you busy in the house. You could clean up, but that comes, it's just like, really? Is that all my life is about, just home cleaning up and cooking and, like, really? So that's my advice. Find something that you have to do that's going to force you out every day. And I'm telling you, it will help tremendously. So, well, anyway, we're going to, and also, this is another little thing that I don't think a lot of people know. Dehydration can cause depression as well, okay? So you want to keep yourself hydrated with plenty of water. We don't realize how important water is, but water is needed. And if you're dehydrated, it can cause depression, okay? I'm just saying, just letting you know now, okay? Now, speaking of which, depression, girl, something coming up that I ain't looking forward to is school shopping, okay? Girl, I cannot wait, okay? My daughter get ready to go to high school. And then after this school year, she'll have 3 more years. So this year I got 4 more years of school shopping. My son this year and next year, and that's it for him. But I literally have 4 more years of school shopping and I'm done. I mean, I'm tired, okay? I have been literally school shopping. For those, y'all already know I got 5 kids. So I've been school shopping since my daughter started kindergarten in 1989, okay? My daughter started kindergarten in 1989, okay? And just do the math. Like, my daughter's 33 years old. And so she started school in 1989. My youngest son of my 3 grown children, he graduated from high school in 07. But then I had my young son who had just started a couple years prior school. So I haven't had a break From 1989 up until this very moment, I have not had a break from school shopping. It's not like I had my 3 grown children and they all graduated from high school, and then I had a couple years break, and then I started over and had 2 more kids. No, it didn't work like that. So I've literally been school shopping for 28 years. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. Okay, I hate those lists, those supply lists, and going through the list and going through the store and looking to see if they got that. And the list, oh no, the list said got to be this color and this size. Oh my God, I can't stand it. And the list these days is out of order. Okay, out of order. You need wet wipes and boxes of napkins and all kinds of bullshit. And I'm like, really? Ugh. So I'm just letting y'all know, okay? I'm tired, okay? But that's what happened. You know, I'm not blaming nobody but myself. That's my fault that I've been school shopping since 1989. You know, I wanted to gap my legs when I was young and have babies when, you know, I wasn't ready and all that. And that's just what happens, okay? So let me just give any young girls out there any tips, okay? Hopefully you're not having sex before marriage, but if you are a child, let me just tell you 2 things that's very important that you're going to need. I hope you're not having sex, but if you are, it is what it is. So it's best to protect yourself than to just be a fool. Always have yourself some protection as far as condoms and birth control, okay? Because you don't want a baby before time, and you definitely don't want any diseases. So if you got some young boy in your ear hollering, he don't want to wear a condom, it don't feel right, blah, 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 blah. He don't want no CDs on. And I'm not talking about no music CDs. He don't want CDs on, condoms, okay? Well, when he say he don't want no CDs on, condoms, you tell him I don't want no VDs on my crotch, okay? VDs meaning venereal disease, okay? So no CDs, no VDs. So yeah, don't go for the okie doke, okay? Because I'm telling you, the diseases out here today are killers. The AIDS is running rampant through the teenage community, mainly because you got a lot of older guys that are messing around with young girls, and then in general, the teenagers are very promiscuous and sleeping around, and they really haven't had the birds and the bees talk, and they don't know jack. Okay, so just be careful out there for any young people that are out there. Okay. Now, so I hope that the tips that I gave y'all about the depression helped. If it don't help, look, I'm not no doctor. Okay. I'm not Dr. Eyes, okay? I'm Eyes Married Now. I'm not Dr. Eyes. I'm not no ophthalmologist or none of that stuff. These are just things that I did to help me, okay? So if you try these things and it don't work, oh, that girl on Eyes Married Now told me da-da-da-da, and it didn't work. Girl, okay, I told you I wasn't a doctor, okay? And if you come with that bull crap, that girl told me that, and it did. I'm going to sing that song to you now. I don't know if this song is known all over the world or it was just a B-more thing, because y'all know I'm from B-more. But it was that song called You Big Dummy. You big dummy, burn, 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 burn. You big dummy, you big dummy, you big dummy, you dummy. I'm so silly. Girl, bye. Let me go. Hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell, girl, and share with all your good girlfriends, girl, and all your good boyfriends, girl. Not your good boyfriends, because I don't have no problems. Girl, bye.